Welcome everyone to another interview here on Hypetalktv. I am your host, Alessandro, with a very special guest, Nasty Noona. What is up, Nasty Noona?
Noona.
Noona, that's how you pronounce it? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's all good. But yeah.
Because it's the two O's, it's not the
Yeah.
A and A. Sorry about that. I should know better because I used to be a spelling bee champ, so
Damn, you would have flunked that one.
yeah, exactly. It was the word artificial that I got wrong back in the fifth grade.
Um, that fucking blows.
Yeah. So how did you, since we're talking about that name, how did you create that name?
That name came about because I'm Korean and it means older sister in Korean, and I have a younger brother, so he called me Noona. And then
Uh,
I was like, that should sound pretty as fuck, so I just ran with it.
so you're Asian, of course.
Yeah, my mom's Korean, yeah.
So how did this all began for you? Like, how did you wanted to become an artist, and what deved you into doing that?
I guess like 3 years ago,
Mm,
uh, I met my close friend, and I don't know, we would just go to hotels and shit, and just like bring all the studio equipment and just make music. He was like, "You should get into music," because at the time I was doing clothes, and I never thought about really doing music, and then I tried it, and I was like, "This shit kind of cool."
so that's how it all began for you.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you started like 2 years ago, right? In 2017 or something like that.
Yeah. Well, like 2 years and like a little bit because I wasn't releasing anything because I was still like just trying to figure out how the fuck to sound, you know?
Yeah, of course. This is when you went all out, right? You put all your chips in.
Yeah. It takes a little bit to like get to, like where you're comfortable in your sound.
So you're Korean. Where are you from exactly? Because now you're living in LA.
Yeah.
Where were you born and all that?
I was born in Oregon,
Oh wow,
and
I didn't know
then
that.
yeah. No, yeah, as soon as I was born in Oregon, like as soon as I shot out, my parents were like, we're gonna move back to California. So I kind of like grew up in like Fountain Valley, like Huntington Beach area, up until eighth grade. And then my mom moved to Florida. So then I just went with her. And then I grew up there the rest of like, um, end of middle school, all of high school and shit.
So you used to live in Miami, Florida, South Florida?
I used to live in Tampa, but I would go to Miami a lot and Orlando, like everywhere.
Oh, so you're one of those Floridians that you would travel back and up and up and back.
Yeah, I was in every city. Yeah,
Okay, okay. And you were dating Aspects Dylan, right?
yeah,
And he's basically the person who does a lot of clothing. He has a clothing brand. He's also done a lot of stuff with members only. I remember video stuff, all that.
yeah,
Correct?
yeah, exactly.
Because I think it was a long time ago. It was like I think it was 2 years ago. I tried to do an interview with him because he was living in Miami, but then he was like moving, so it never happened. It's pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, you should hit him up.
Yeah, I will definitely. We should do a Skype interview since I'm doing them now more than ever. So
Yeah.
exactly.
How's that
And
going for you?
it's going okay. Like I wish I could be out there doing interviews, but in the current situation right now with the whole pandemic and all that, it's like
Yeah,
risky.
yeah, gotta be super careful.
Exactly. And we already talked about where you're from and all that. Let's get into your inspirations. Who are your inspirations for? It could be anything.
Inspirations. I'll just name off artists. I've always fucking like in since like fifth grade. I've been listening to Crystal Castles, and so Alice Glass has been like a huge inspiration of mine. Like as like a female artist, I like really like respect her, and so she's definitely one of my inspirations. And then I gotta say Iggy Pop is one of my
Mm,
inspirations, and
okay.
yeah, that's basically it.
And do those people with your image as well, your style and all that, is that you, or do you get inspirations from someone else for your image?
Well, at the current time, I'm getting inspiration from this anime called Nana. So I've
Yeah, I
just
know that
yeah,
anime.
yeah, that's my favorite anime.
Okay, okay. Well, what's your favorite part? What's your favorite thing about the anime?
I just like how it's like I'm not really into like romance or like super chick flick type animes, but like that one, it's more of like on some real life shit, and
Hmm.
then as well the fucking creator did such a good job with like all the outfits and stuff, like dressing them all in like Vivian and all this shit. It was just like everything about it, like the art style, the
Mm.
outfits, like the bondage pants, like everything was just fire.
Yeah, it's pretty popular if you're a diehard anime fan. Because I
Hmm.
interviewed someone recently who actually talked about that anime, and it was pretty dope.
Yeah.
But I only saw one episode of it.
Damn, you gotta watch the whole thing.
Yeah, I should. I should. Um, any other animes that you watch?
At the current moment, I'm trying to finish Hunter x Hunter. I'm late
It's
as fuck
long.
on that. Yeah, but it's been pretty good.
Where are you at? What point of the series?
Fuck. I don't know. I think I'm on like season three, early season three.
Season three. So that's
Yeah.
basically, I think, that's when he is at the island. I think I'm not too sure. The Treasure Island.
Yeah, maybe I'm about to get to that part,
Oh,
but
okay, okay. Yeah, it gets really good towards middle to end area.
yeah.
So you definitely should keep on watching because you're gonna get entertained about it. But I wish it was finished, but hopefully it gets finished soon. It's been years, so.
Yeah, I mean like the creator, he got like sick and like you know that whole thing?
Yeah, recently, right?
Yeah, and then like his wife is the creator of Sailor Moon, so she's like learning his art style so she could like finish it for him. It's pretty cute.
Okay, okay. So let's get back into yourself. You modeled, right? You did a couple modeling with because you were very into fashion, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So you're not just an artist, you also do modeling and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, no, I started off making clothes and shit. Like I had a brand, but then I kind of put it off to the side because I started working on aspects.
Mm.
So yeah, I'm literally like in my work area right now, like sewing shit and graphic design for that shit.
Well, that's interesting.
So
So that's your class over there, your clothes.
where
I mean not your clothes, the fabrics. I'm sorry.
fabrics? I mean not like fabrics. I sew tags in like the sizing tags and like the aspect labels like into like every shirt or hoodie, pretty
Hmm.
much.
And let's get into your music now. What would you categorize your music as?
Um, my shit's kind of all over the place. It's like whatever I'm feeling. It's like I have three different moods. It's either on some like dark
Hmm.
wave type shit, or on some like drum and bass like screaming like punk shit, or on some title fight like Paramore shit. So it's like those are the three genres that I like constantly have been going back and forth to.
Yeah, some people would say it's trap metal, ragecore, or whatever.
Yeah,
But I
I have
think,
no idea
yeah,
all the new
uh,
names for it.
like there's even a new name for like Latin music. It's like Latin X. Like what is like? It's always a new thing with these people.
Yeah, I know they keep coming up with more names.
I don't know. It's very hard to put it in one group, honestly.
I definitely agree with that. And
But
then
I
like
feel, yeah, continue.
the like how the MySpace era of music, like all the scene kid music, or like
Hmm.
I guess the internet music, so to say, it's like now they're calling that hyper pop.
That's stupid. I don't like that. Just call it
That's
just Just call it
I
one
don't know.
thing.
That's what, right? Yeah, nah, that's like a newer name, but it's like a revamped like MySpace genre.
So yeah, I've been listening to your music for like a bit, and I feel like what sets you apart from all these other ragecore or trap metal, whatever anyone wants to call it, is that you
Yeah.
have like very good vocals. So tell me about what's that like? How do you get good vocals for your music? Like, what's the process?
Um, I just do just some practice screams, I guess. Like I'll just fucking be like, ah, to like open up my shit. And then um I don't know, I like to do a lot of vocal layerings. So I'll do like
Mm,
three different type of like, different vocal layerings and then just go from there pretty much. But it's like the more I layer, it's like the more my voice starts, getting warmed up.
okay, okay. Because I feel like you have more of a you don't scream as much. Like you have like a good pitched scream. I don't know how to say it, but it's pretty cool. It's like different from all the other people out there.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. No, you're welcome. You're welcome. That sounded
Thank
wrong. That
you.
sounded wrong. So, you were in Miami. You also lived there. Was there any influences while you were down there or anywhere that you're around, like people,
Nah,
wherever you were at?
not really. I don't really
Okay.
get any inspiration from Florida. I like, yeah, I don't get any inspiration from like anywhere, like,
Hmm.
like an area, so to say.
Yeah, I can see that because you're pretty different from all the other ones that I've listened to so far.
From Florida?
No, from like all of trap metal, whatever you want to call the genre.
Yeah, that new shit.
But the funniest comparisons that I saw on the internet about you were basically like the female NASCAR aloe and all this other weird stuff.
Yeah, I fucking know. I fucking know. That shit kind of annoying. It's
And then I
whatever.
think and then the white Rico Nasty and all this stuff. Even though you
Yeah.
sound nothing like Rico Nasty.
I don't think so either, but kids like
Mm.
to compare all the time, so it is what it is.
When you think about it, when they try to compare you off when you're very starting, like upcoming and all that stuff like that, it's kind of good because then it means that you're getting a wide variety of audience if you think about
Yeah.
it deeply.
Yeah, I mean it's not a bad thing. I don't take like offense to it at all.
Hmm. But yeah, you should definitely check out this artist that's down in Korea. She's actually Korean like you. That's pretty dope. She also does
Yeah.
the same type of music as you, and her name is Sasuke, and it's with her. The S is not a S, it's a dollar sign, and she's
Yeah.
like very dope. You should check her out
Oh
and
yeah, I'll
maybe
definitely do
and do
that.
some. You know Korean or no? She.
I just know like some words.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay.
yeah, I'm not fluent at all.
Yeah, she like raps in Korean and she screams in Korean and everything.
Yeah, that's fucking dope.
Kind of like Keith Ape in a way, like
Yeah,
but
but like
more
a
like
fucking
ragecore.
yeah, I'll definitely check her out. She like lives in Korea.
Yeah, yeah, she does. She has a couple of music videos. She's popping, but like she's still like new.
Yeah, I need to go to Korea.
But yeah, there's a lot of funny comments on your videos. So
I
I saw
fucking
one.
know. Oh my fucking god.
You want to get into it because like it's pretty
Yeah,
funny.
please tell me.
There's one of someone said the girl who hisses at you in
Ian,
school.
yeah,
That
that's the
was
girl
the
that
one
hits
that
at you in high school. I was like, bruh, that shit was funny.
that was the one that caught my eye. And then there's the Rugrats doll one, and
Yeah,
there's a ton. There's a ton.
nah, I take them all as compliments.
Hey, at least they're saying something about you than nothing. I'd rather take it and leave it.
I mean, it's not even a bad thing. It's just funny. Every time like someone gets like a good comment like that, I'm like you did good. That made me laugh.
Hmm. So when did you see that you gradually got a bigger audience and more eyes on you? When you put out that song New Ricks, or was it something else?
Um, Definitely New Ricks. Yeah,
Hmm.
New Ricks definitely. Like it was like a drastic change after that went up on Trash. Um, yeah, and then ever since then, it's just been like going really well.
So why do you think that is?
It's just like a platform with like more people to see, just more exposure. So it's like it's hard, like doing. It's hard, like if I were to like post like that same music video on my channel, it wouldn't, it's like it wouldn't even get reach a lot of people. So it's like that shit reached a lot of people, and then like they go and like search up all the shit, and yeah.
And where was that shot at?
Freak City.
Freak City in LA?
Um, it was in Glendale.
Oh, Glendale.
Yeah, but that's like it's like right up here.
All your music videos have that same similar setting, like in a
Yeah,
dark.
yeah. Every music video that has been out has been shot in different Freak City like locations. Like the DIE one was shot at their shop, and here, and like this is also like a Freak City um place, but we like rent
Hmm.
it. So
So you're
so
going for
everything's
like
Freak City, everything.
that's your aesthetic
Yeah.
to say like I don't like using the word aesthetic, but yeah. And then you have another video called DIE. It's not
Yeah.
die, it's DIE because it has a bunch of periods on it. And then tell me a little bit about that.
What do you want to know?
Just like how did that came to be the song and the
Uh,
video as well.
I don't fucking know. Every time I record something, like I record, like go in the studio, like I don't know, my homie Heffy and Dylan, they like whipped up some crazy ass beat, and I was like let me get on that shit, and
Okay.
then I don't know, it just happened.
So it's like a freestyle.
Nah, I write everything. Well,
Oh.
I mean, like maybe I'll think of like the first like a couple lines, and then I'll just say it, and then I'll just go off that. But like I'm definitely the artist that needs to write shit
Hmm.
so I can remember, because if I don't write it down, I'm just like gonna be lost.
Yeah, exactly. I feel that. Sometimes in my interviews, I have to write down everything before and then
Yeah,
remember it during the interview because I like to have like it in my mind already prepared, you know?
right. Or have it to the side just in case you need to like look at it. Cause like
Exactly.
I need to go back and like do ad libs and shit like that. So it's like I be forgetting like, so I gotta, writing down is essential.
It's a good reminder.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's always good to sometimes have a plan. And my favorite song of yours is actually Masochism.
Yeah,
Is
I
that a
fuck
recent? It's a recent one of yours, right?
yeah, it's a pretty recent one.
Yeah, I really love the vocals of that, and I just like it. It's something that you could play when you're like in the car jamming out.
Yeah, that shit, that one was also drum and bass, right? Dun,
It
dun.
was what?
That was also drum and bass, I'm pretty sure. But it was more
Yeah.
like an electronic type of drum and bass. Like it was like DIE, but like more electronic.
And it was more softer too than
Yeah,
DIE.
yeah, it wasn't like screaming. It was like that like goth, the fucking goth type vocals.
I guess that's what I like. Those type of songs
Oh
usually.
yeah.
And what are you have any projects coming up? Any new music?
Yeah, I'm working on a like a EP or a mixtape. I'm not sure which one to call it, but it's gonna be definitely 5 songs. I think I'm gonna add a sixth song because a lot of my songs are like, they're only a minute and 30 seconds. So it's like I might as well just like put in a sixth song on there. But um yeah, that's like getting put together as we speak. And Yeah, and then I'm I don't know the release date yet, but it's definitely gonna be like in the next month.
Hmm. Any future collabs or nothing in the work right now?
Collabs. In the works. I have a bunch of shit with Walt. Um, there's a music video coming out, I think this month on the 20th, with Death Tour, Nate No Face, and Walt. They did like this crazy music video that's gonna come out. Um, what's the date? The 4th. Yeah, that shit's gonna come out in a couple weeks. But yeah. Oh, I don't know, I have a bunch of music with just like the homies. Like, I have
Hmm.
a bunch of songs with Heffy that we need to like figure out what we're doing with that. I have a song with Kamiata.
Hmm.
I don't know when that's coming out either, but
Like I saw talking about Kamiya, I
yeah.
interviewed him a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, like 4 months ago or something like that, and during the pandemic to start. And I knew about you before, but then I saw you again on one of his stories, and I was like, I checked you out again, and I was like, oh wow, and that's how I basically found you once again.
That's lit. Yeah, Kamiata is cool as fuck.
Anything with him, or did you
What do you
say
mean? Oh
anything?
yeah,
Any music?
we have a song together. I don't know when it's dropping though, but it's fire as fuck.
Yeah, he's very dope. I like him a lot. He's very cool people.
Alright.
And do you have any future goals in a couple years from now? What do you want to have accomplished?
Um, oh God, that's a good question. I was not
Mm.
expecting that question. Have you seen that fucking TikToks?
TikToks?
Yeah, I just made a TikTok reference and now I just feel lame as fuck. I don't fucking know. I take shit like day by day. Like, of course, like I definitely want my music to be, a lot more out there, listened worldwide type beat. Yeah,
For
basically that.
now?
Yeah, for now. Yeah, that's all I'm thinking about. Just like music career, and just like a stable place to live.
So you're just about the present, right? Mostly.
Mostly, yeah, but it's like still like in the present, still working towards like the goal.
Oh, okay, okay. And do you have where can people find you at? Your social medias? Do you have merch? Anything like that? Plug in whatever you want.
Um, my Instagram is Nasty Noona. My Twitter is also Nasty Noona. What the fuck else? I only really be on Instagram and Twitter. And SoundCloud, Nasty Noona. Everything is like the same at Nasty Noona. Everything. YouTube, Nasty Noona. I don't have any merch at the moment, but a lot of people keep asking me about it. So I was planning on working on some designs in the next couple weeks. I'll probably drop it when my mixtape drops, like
Mhm.
merch for the mixtape, I guess. But yeah.
But you have the clothing brand, of course.
Yeah, like Aspects takes half my time goes to Aspects, the other half of my time goes to music. So I'm like pretty busy.
And it's Nasty Nuna with two O's.
Yeah,
Not an
Noona.
A.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's how you spell it for people out there that are looking. And here's another tough question for you. By the end of your career, what do you want to be known or recognized as? What do you want to leave your mark when everything's said
Uh,
and done?
Everything said and done, I want people to look back and well, I want women and girls to look at like what I'm doing and like have it be like a female impact where it's like you could do and say whatever the fuck you want to do and like just don't give a fuck about it, you know? Like
Hmm.
I don't know. All that like those standards and stuff, I just want to take a shit on like all of it.
Exactly. That's how it should be. You should be yourself and do what you want to do.
Exactly. Yeah, but that's the impact I'd like to leave.
Most definitely. I feel like a lot of girls are starting to do that nowadays, and that's awesome. Well, everyone is actually doing that nowadays, so it's not just
Yeah.
girls. So
No,
it's pretty cool.
definitely. Yeah, like it's exciting to see. I like how like this generation we're all on like it seems like we're all on the same wavelength.
It's because of the baby boomers. They had so much
Yeah,
bit.
you gotta
Thanks.
deal with that shit.
Exactly. And yeah, I definitely think that you're very different and you have a very cool image. Not like other people that are out there doing their thing right now. Like I really definitely think you're about it and you're dope. And thank you for coming on. If you want to say any last words before we end
I
this.
appreciate that. Thank you. Any last words? I need to go take a shit. Doesn't matter.
You gotta scream that.
That my window's open. Just gonna tell all my neighbors
About
I
your
got a
life and all of
fucking
that.
dookie.
Hey man, thank you. Thanks so much for doing this interview with me and giving me your time. You didn't have to, but you did. Thank you so
Yeah, no,
much.
thanks for having me.
And everyone go follow her, do everything that she just said. Basically,
Yeah, everything's at Nasty Noona on all of it.
YouTube, everything, social
Yeah.
medias, all that. Also subscribe to me, and this has been Hype Talk TV. Thank you so much, and see you later. Peace out.
All right.